Your competition quit this morning at 5 a.m. That's exactly when you won. But I'm about to show you something that will blow your mind. It's called the 2% rule. And 99.7% of people have never heard of it. In the next 20 minutes, I'll reveal why the 1% succeed, while everyone else fails. But first, most people will quit this video in 90 seconds. If you make it to minute 15, you're already in the top 1%. Let's see if you're ready. January 2019, 3 a.m. I'm crying on my bathroom floor. My fourth business just died. $247 in my bank account. 32 years old. Complete failure. My girlfriend packed her bags that morning. She said, "I can't watch you fail anymore." My best friend stopped returning my calls. My mom asked, "When are you getting a real job?" But that night, something happened that changed everything. I discovered what I call the invisible scoreboard. Here's what nobody tells you about success. There are two scoreboards. The visible scoreboard, money, fame, recognition, the stuff everyone sees. The invisible scoreboard, daily habits, small wins, consistency streaks, the stuff nobody sees. Here's the secret. The invisible scoreboard controls the visible scoreboard, but everyone's watching the wrong one. You have 18 minutes left to learn this. Don't waste them. Picture every gym on January 1st, packed. Everyone's staring at the visible scoreboard. Where are my abs? Why don't I look different? They quit because they're keeping score wrong. But here's what I discovered. I tracked 1,000 people for 365 days. Day 1, all 1,000 showed up. Day 30, 847 quit. Day 60, 956 quit. Day 100, only 44 left. Those 44 people understood something the others didn't. The 2% rule. Stop everything. This will change your life. The 2% rule says, you only need to be 2% better each day. To be 1,400% better in 1 year. Not 50% better. Not 100% better. Just 2%. Day 1, you're at 100. Day 365, you're at 1,400. But here's where it gets insane. Most people try to improve 50% overnight. They burn out in a week. The 2% rule is invisible. Nobody notices 2%. That's why it works. You have 15 minutes left. Your competition just quit watching. Here's my invisible scoreboard from that first year. January, wake up at 6 a.m., 15 days out of 31. February, wake up at 6 a.m., 20 days out of 28. March, wake up at 6 a.m., 28 days out of 31. Nobody saw this. Nobody cared. But I was banking energy. That's the second secret, energy banking. Every time you do what you said you'd do, you deposit energy into your confidence account. Every time you break a promise to yourself, you withdraw energy. Most people are energy bankrupt. They've broken so many promises to themselves. They don't trust themselves anymore. But when you start keeping tiny promises, your energy account explodes. Day 47, I had a fever of 102 degrees. Old me would have quit. I'm sick, perfect excuse. But I remembered the energy banking system. Missing today equals energy withdrawal. Showing up sick equals massive energy deposit. So I got up at 5 a.m., wrote for 30 minutes with a bucket next to me, made 5 sales calls sounding like death. Was it my best work? Number. But I made the biggest energy deposit of my life. You have 12 minutes left. Here's the tactical breakdown they don't want you to know. The never miss twice protocol. Step 1. Pick one thing, not 3, not 5. 1. Step 2. Set a laughably small daily minimum. 10 push-ups, not 100. Write 50 words, not 500. Read 1 page, not 1 chapter. Step 3. Track your invisible scoreboard. I use a simple app. Green dot equals I did it. Red dot equals I missed. Goal. No 2 red dots in a row. Step 4. Energy banking deposits. Every green dot equals +1 energy. Every red dot equals -3 energy. 2 red dots equals -10 energy. This is why you never miss twice. But here's where everyone screws up. They think missing once ruins everything. Wrong. Missing once is data. Missing twice is a pattern. Missing 3 times is a new identity. You control which one it becomes. Stop. I'm about to share the exact moment everything changed. Day 73. I get an email. I've been watching your content for 60 days. You post every single day, even weekends, even when you're sick. I want to hire you for $50,000. But here's the crazy part. He wasn't paying for my content. He was paying for my consistency. He said, "Everyone has good ideas. Nobody executes daily. That's what I'm buying." That email led to $2 million in the next 3 years, all because I understood the invisible scoreboard. You have 8 minutes left. Time for the advanced stuff. The consistency compound interest formula. Days 1 to 30. You feel nothing. Days 31 to 90. You feel slightly better. Days 91 to 180. People start noticing. Day 181 to 365. Your life is unrecognizable. Most people quit at day 89, right before the magic happens. Here's the daily energy banking routine. 5 a.m., wake up, energy deposit. 5:05 a.m., make your bed, energy deposit. 5:10 a.m., drink 16-ounce water, energy deposit. 5:15 a.m., your one thing, massive energy deposit. That's it. 15 minutes. 4 deposits before 5:30 a.m. By the time your competition wakes up, you've already won the day. But wait, there's something else. The invisible advantage. While everyone else is posting about their goals, planning their plans, getting ready to get ready, you're quietly building your invisible scoreboard. They're making noise. You're making progress. They announce. You execute. They hope. You bank energy. In 6 months, they'll ask how you suddenly got successful. You'll smile and say nothing, because you know the truth. There was nothing sudden about it. You have 5 minutes left. The finish line is coming. Here's what your competition is doing right now. Waiting for motivation, planning tomorrow, making excuses, watching Netflix, scrolling social media. While they wait, you build. 1 day of anything, invisible. 100 days of anything, undeniable. The math is simple. 0 times 365 equals 0. 2% times 365 equals 1,400% growth. Your choice. Here's your 7-day starter protocol. Day 1. Pick your one thing. Set laughably small minimum. Day 2. Do it again. Track it. Day 3. Do it again. Feel the energy deposit. Day 4. You won't want to. Do it anyway. Day 5. Still don't want to. This is the test. Day 6. Getting easier. Momentum building. Day 7. You're different now. You trust yourself. Day 8 starts your new life. But here's the final secret. The one that separates the 1% from everyone else. They fall in love with the invisible scoreboard. They stop caring about the visible scoreboard because they know a secret: master the invisible. And the visible takes care of itself. You have 2 minutes left. Decision time. Your competition just closed this video. They're looking for easier solutions, shorter paths, magic pills, but you're different. You see what they don't. You understand the game behind the game. Here's what you do in the next 60 seconds. 1. Comment below, "I commit to the 2% rule." 2. Set your alarm for tomorrow, 5 a.m. sharp. 3. Choose your one thing. Write it down now. 4. Download a habit tracker. Start your invisible scoreboard. The clock starts tomorrow at 5 a.m. Your energy account is empty right now. Tomorrow morning, you make your first deposit. By this time next year, you'll be 1,400% better. Your competition will still be planning. They're hoping you'll forget this video. They're praying you'll go back to normal. They're counting on you to quit, but you won't, because you understand something they don't. Success isn't a destination. It's a daily decision. Make the decision. Start tomorrow. Trust the process. The 2% rule never fails, but most people never try it. Are you most people? Or are you the 1%? Choose now. Your future self is watching. Don't disappoint them. The invisible scoreboard is waiting. Time to play the real game. Start tomorrow. Your competition won't. That's exactly why you'll win.